watching the Mid Morning Show.
Good morning. You're welcome to the Mid Morning Show on BCOS television. Today is the 13th day in the month of March 2026, and we're officially welcoming you to the Mid Morning Show. Thank God it's Friday, and also thank God for every day. I hope you're already excited because the show today is going to be spectacular.
Yeah.
Of course, I know you are. You have no choice. Yes, the show today is going to be spectacular. It's going to be educating. It's going to be inspirational. It's, going to be so many things, but enjoyable.
I feel it's going to be insightful.
Yes, it is. It's going to be. So my name is Ifeoluwa Olaoye. I'm not alone.
And my name is Temitope Olubode. If I must ask you, what's your plan for the weekend?
My plan for the weekend? To be honest, I have no plans. I just want to stay home, in bed, wake up late, and by the time I get up, just have breakfast, also in bed. They go back to
breakfast
bed,
in bed.
Yes,
then go back to bed.
Go back to bed. I'm just going to laze around. That's the plan. I plan on lazing around all through the weekend. That's my plan. Yeah.
I actually wrote some random things I want to do throughout the weekend.
A random thing?
Random things.
More than one?
More than one. Like
multiple
random things.
Okay.
Multiple.
So let's have it. Let's have it. Maybe our viewers also, want to follow suit.
I would love to go into a restaurant, not just to eat. I just want to go get water there.
Water?
Yes.
I'm very sure that.
Don't worry, I'll send it to you.
Wait, people in that restaurant will not be very happy with you.
They won't, but
especially
it's
because
what I want to
the
do.
Nigerian economy. Why would you walk into a restaurant and just hold out a bottle of
That's why they
water?
call it random things.
Yeah.
Spice up. Don't be boring.
Really?
Just do random
So then
things.
you want to walk into a restaurant
Yes.
that sells food
Yes.
and order a bottle of water?
Yes. And I'm going to sit down and I'll spend about an hour.
1 hour on one, but I'm pretty sure someone will walk up to you and ask you, "Ma'am, what would you like to do?"
I'll get back to them.
For 1 hour.
I'll get back to them.
I really would not encourage our viewers to do that. No.
But then, I'm just saying like random things, random things. Also, I want to go on solo date. This weekend, it's the weekend.
I actually like that, the solo date part, yes, because I feel like a lot of people, when they want to hang out, they feel they have to take someone along, maybe a partner or, a friend.
And if that person is not even available, then they cancel their own plans. Yes.
I feel like solo dates should be a thing in 2026. Yes. If you want to have fun, if you want to go eat something delicious, you want to go see some movie, maybe go to the cinema or something, go have fun on your own. Yes, you could even meet friends there. You don't have to take somebody along before you have fun. You can have fun on your own. Yes.
Definitely. And you can stay a day without yourself or,
Yeah, I think that
actually works too. So it's more like we're giving out an itinerary of things to do this weekend.
Yes, this weekend, so that it's not boring. And then you don't say, "Oh, it's just the weekend." You don't have to have a boring weekend like the one I plan on having.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Please don't be like that.
No, don't be like me. At least not this weekend. Okay. Now before we go on, let's go see this feature on event planning and entertainment. Stay with us.
Event planning. The event planning business relates to all that is involved in setting up a brand or institution which specializes in the organization and coordination of events. According to Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization, Startup Tips Daily, event planning has been on the scene since the 20th century. Before then, what we had were gatherings and events to promote peace and friendship among tribes and clans. Nigeria, as well, didn't have it easy because the business was not always well recognized. It was often overlooked for the more prominent and attractive ones. However, there has been a radical change in the 21st century on the event planning scene due to new lookouts on elaborate celebrations and organized coordination of event planners, which has made the business accrue enough merit and wide range acceptance. This is not to mention that the advent of mobile phones, among many other technological devices, have had a great impact on the events industry. Recently, it was discovered that over 20,000 events were held in Lagos State alone in 2015, and the rate has grown rapidly within and outside Lagos since then. The Nigeria events industry is estimated to be among the most extravagant in the developing world because, for one, Nigerians are never shy of throwing up parties in celebration of events. Besides the weekly Owambe parties across Lagos and other major cities, there is hardly any passing week without 2,000 events taking place all around Nigeria. In order to foresee and forestall situations that could ruin the event, the business of event planning is highly sensitive. It also requires special attention to details and putting enough facilities in place. Event planners take the stress and burden of the people directly involved in the event fabulously. An event planner is a master negotiator who has expertise in almost all aspects of the market. There are also perks that comes with event planning, aside the fact that your event planner is your go-to for everything. For any event to be the talk of the town, detailed organization and coordination by the event planners are crucial items to put in place. Today, in Nigeria and worldwide, there are a lot of business opportunities in event planning, some of which are event space or venue management, which involves booking a suitable event venue and preparing it for an event. Catering services, which is an essential aspect of public events, in another one because the quality of the food can make or mar the success of any event. Ushering services and many among others are lucrative businesses one could venture into in event planning. Today, in most societies, there is an increased awareness to leave their event planning for experts and enjoy while sitting back among members of the public as a representation of exposure, class, and wealth. And due to this high demand, if you are looking for a lucrative business to venture into, event planning business in Nigeria is a great option to explore.
Breaking news. The home is under attack, but not for long, because Hypo is here. Dirty floors and surfaces.
Not on our watch.
Jetty and stains no video shakara. We got the remedy, original palazza. Hypo, go hypo.
Germs always find a way back.
No green. Protect every day with Hypo.
Okay, you're welcome back to the mid-morning show on BCOS television. We just saw that feature on event planning and entertainment. Yeah. Our guest today, she's going to do justice to that because she's an expert in this field. Yes, based off the feature that we just saw. We have in the house an event planner and a traditional wedding compare. We have Anike Alaga, Mrs. Abiola Adeyemo. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
I must say you look
must say,
beautiful.
we must say, because she looks exceptional.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
I can see you're indeed an Alaga.
You know,
Thank you.
once you see them, you just know they just outshine.
Yes.
No,
You don't
Okay.
outshine.
we don't have
You know, the
shine.
minute you stepped on board, the first thing I said was, is it your plan to, outshine
Outshine
us on
us
this set?
today.
Because that is what they usually say, when you invite Alagas for events,
Yeah.
they're usually out. Many people complain that they outdress
Yes, they're like the dress.
the
bride.
owner of the event.
Yeah,
If it's
the
for a
bride.
wedding, they outdress the bride or the groom.
No,
Yes.
no,
Or for whatever events, you find their ladders, the makeup,
No,
all sets,
no,
their clothes, 100%. And this is exactly the vibe that you're also giving.
Yeah,
So please, is it your plan to always outdress, whoever it is that you meet? Is it a thing?
No.
Are you sure you guys don't have a meeting?
No.
Okay.
I think there's an explanation.
Can I
to
just
that.
explain that?
Yes, please.
We don't outshine, we don't outdress.
Okay.
But what is that we have individual differences. In fact, there are some clients that will tell you, I want you to kill the show. And for the fact that Alaga is the one speaking on that day, you will be on the stage, and many people are looking at you. So you have to dress, and there's something that they say, the way you dress, you'll be addressed. In most cases, when they say Alaga, dress well, there's some things they won't even say to you. Even whoever that is coming to you to approach you or to say one or two things, they will mind how to talk to you. That's why most of the time we try as much as possible to dress as beautiful as we can. So you understand. So for outdressing the bride or the couple, no, it's not proper. That's unprofessional. You are not the owner of that day. You cannot steal somebody's show. You cannot steal somebody's shining. Because you are just a traditional wedding compare. You are there to anchor the program. You are not the bride. So it depends on the event you have. Imagine me going for a compound event now. That is where I dress, because I know this event is meant for compound. But imagine I have an event at Jogo Center, and maybe one of the dignitaries invited me. One of the dignitaries, one of their daughter, is the one doing the wedding. I have to dress very fine, and I have to
Live up to
because I
expectation.
surely believe I will meet different people.
Yeah, that's right.
I see now. So what you mean is you should dress the way you want to be addressed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think that's a good one.
Exactly.
Okay, you are an event planner and a traditional wedding compare, which they call Alaga.
Yes.
Yes. What started first?
Actually, should I talk about the event planning, or I should?
Which one did you start with?
I started with everything.
Everything. Please run us through.
Initially, I went to my boss, Daiwi Party Consult, now in UK. She's no longer in Nigeria. So when I went there for event planning. But she actually saw the potential and zeal in me whenever they are doing the Alaga stuffs. So I went there for cake making and event planning. So she actually convinced me that you can do this. You have the zeal, you have all what it takes to do the Alaga. So reluctantly, I just felt, let me just give it a try. So I was very reluctant. So I never took it serious then. So as time goes on, I have interest. Day by day, I'm having interest in it. And to the glory of God, I just felt this Alaga, I think I choose it over every other.
Now, the thing that you found very reluctant to do, you choose it over.
And the reason I choose it over every other thing is that, there is an adage that says, in the sense that this Alaga prevention, all you need is when you rehearse, when you practice what you want to deliver, you go to this stage with just your professionalism, your bows, and that's all you cash out. So talk about hunger, no.
You make it sound so easy. Is it really that easy?
So I can just
That's why I said you rehearse your professionalism. Go to the stage, go to the wedding, just deliver excellently. You make your money easily.
Okay. So you said at the beginning, Alaga was not even your plan.
It wasn't.
Yeah, you didn't plan on being a traditional wedding compare. You planned on cake making.
Cake making, event planning, decoration.
Okay. So why exactly did you even go into that in the first place? Many people when they come out of school, they usually want to go into white collar jobs. The normal 9 to 5.
Yes, I did, because like I said, I didn't take it serious initially, because for good 8-7 years I work as a private school teacher. So I was still doing the Alaga at home, the cake making at home. When I felt there is no job, I never even see myself. I never even discover myself. So luckily for me, permit me to say this, when I met my husband now, he just felt this private school job is not, you have the zeal, you have the skill. Can you let's bring it up, So I went for an upgrade. Because immediately I finished my secondary school, that was when I learned this Alaga of Ewotin. And that's oldies. So I went to Cabot Conventionaries and Mommy Narrator. So I went there for my upgrade. And after I did my upgrade, then I started fully.
Okay.
Okay, so now, as an alaga,
Okay.
as a good alaga, when you see someone and the person tells you, this is what I do, how would you know if this person is actually good and they know their onions?
Like alaga to alaga.
Yes.
And you know, we have trained alaga. We have untrained alaga.
Okay.
Anybody can do alaga.
Mm.
Because they'll believe is to talk, introduce the family, usher them in, get them seated, this and that. And it's beyond. It's beyond. So when I meet anybody, whatever you say or your appearance first, your appearance. Because there are some dresses alaga don't wear.
What
There are
kind of
some
dresses?
You can't say professional alaga wear Ankara to events.
Really?
Okay. So what are they expected to wear?
You have to put on a lace
Okay.
fabric. Reason
okay.
is that you are actually representing a particular family. We believe that you are part of that family. Because as at the time you are representing the family, you belong to that family. Assuming I'm representing Balogun's family now, I will accord myself as Balogun's. We the Baloguns, because I'm the spokesperson for
Okay.
the family. So whenever I meet Alaga on stage, through what she did, through her delivery, the way she handled the job, the way she says some things out of her mouth will determine if she's trained Alaga or untrained. So I mean professional or unprofessional. So hope it's clear to you.
Yes,
That's
yes,
quite
yes.
understandable.
But you've been saying alaga wedding, traditional wedding comparisons. Some people still do not understand. How will you describe who a traditional wedding compare is? Who is an alaga?
Alaga is the person. We have Alaga Ijuru, Alaga Ijoko.
Okay.
Alaga Ijuru is the one representing the groom's family.
Okay.
Why Alaga Ijoko is the one representing the bride's family. Alaga Ijuru is the one representing the groom's family. So as the grooms, we believe traditionally, you know, that's why we call it traditional wedding compare. Traditionally, we believe the groom's family are coming to the bride's family to ask their daughters hand in marriage. And they can't just barge into the house traditionally and say, we want to marry your daughter. They need a spokesperson. So that's where Alaga Ijuru comes in.
Okay.
So she will be the lead for that day, while others follows the family. They follow her. So Alaga Ijoko is the one to receive them before they walk into the family. So Alaga Ijuru and Alaga Ijoko, they have two different, their jobs are different. I must say, I may say, Alaga Ijoko has 80% role, while Alaga Ijuru has just 20%.
Oh, okay.
Because we assume that the groom's family are a visitor. And whatever the house owner asks you to do is what you do. So when Alaga Ijuru ushered her family in, Alaga Ijoko received them. She's in the right position to go into the family and tell them, we have a visitor, should I allow them in? They are here because of so, as a spokesperson to the bride's family. So that's the difference between both of them.
Okay. Now, before you tell us the 80% role the Alaga Ijoko has to play and the 20% role that the Alaga Ijoro has to play, kindly clear this up. What's the difference between an Alaga Ijoro and Ijoko? That part. The one that is standing and the one that is sitting. You know, the Yoruba context. That's what I mean.
Yes.
Yes.
Alaga Ijuru is the spokesperson for the groom's family.
Yes, you said that earlier. What I mean is, when they say Alaga Ijoro, Alaga Ijoko, you understand?
Okay.
One that stands, the one that sits. How did that word or how did that phrase come by? Yes, that's what I mean.
Like I said earlier, Alaga Ijuru, we assume that Alaga Ijuru is part of that family because in the olden days, you know, this is 21st century, everything has changed. In the olden days, one of the family member can easily be the lead person to usher them in. So we assume that the family are visitor, like I said earlier. So the Alaga Ijuru is the one standing.
Okay.
In fact, traditionally, she should be on stand
Ooh,
throughout the
okay.
event.
Okay, for the
Because
Alaga Iduro.
you are the one that want to ask somebody's daughter hand in marriage.
You are the visitor.
So you are a visitor. So you actually come into the family for a purpose. So even if they offer you food, you must not eat until you are done with the purpose.
Okay.
Which you came.
Exactly. So Alaga Ijoko is the one representing the bride's family, like I said. Is the spokesperson for the bride's family. So she will receive them honorably, tell them, okay, you are to sit, you are to stand, you are to stay. That's why if you watch most Alaga performance, even dignitaries, they have to respect that fact because we call it tradition right. Traditional rights. So that's how we do it in Yoruba land. That's how it is.
Okay.
Hope I'm able to play that
yes.
aspect.
Okay, so what roles, the difference between the roles that the Alaga Iduro plays or the Alaga Ijoko? Because you said it now that the Alaga Ijoko plays a larger role
80%.
than
Yes.
the Alaga Iduro.
Okay, for Alaga Ijuru, after bringing your family in, the Alaga Ijoko will take over. Bringing your family in, for the fact that Alaga Ijoko is a spokesperson for the bride family. So whatever the family had already told her, she will deliver the message to the groom's family.
Okay.
So after coming in with your own family, I'm the Ijoko now, assuming I'm the Ijoko now, whatever I might have discussed with my family before the event date, or whatever my family has discussed with me before the event date, that's what I would tell the groom's family. Maybe, for instance, in our home, you must take care of our daughter. This is how we do it. What do you bring for us? Is the yam complete? Is the box, do we have box? Do we have 42 pieces of right position to bring in the groom?
Okay.
But for the songs aspect,